MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball, next on MLB Network. Joe Musgrove will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 2-0. He's looked at for the first strike. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
あっさりとサヨナラ負けをする形になりましたけど。
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
やっぱりなんか嫌な雰囲気あったんですよね。
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, no.
Cutter runs outside. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Three and oh no.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. It's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Odor on second. Mathis on at first with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and hit him with the high. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Wisdom, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
こっから地獄の連敗。また嫌なこと書きますやん。
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Hence around second, he's on his way to third. And Pence is in at third base with a triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. No balls and one strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
3 runs already home here. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
1回からすごい展開になってますね。
Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning.
これは。
Swinging a soft
うわ、
liner.
音詰まり。
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is 7. The shortstop. Elvis. And 3.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Here comes the 0-1. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Andrus, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Shelby Miller is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year. All the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo waits on it. 1 down.
ファーボール、ファーボール、
And here's how
スリ
Clint
ーラン
Hurdle
ですか
set
ね。
his Pirates lineup for this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, have been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit. Today, ready to go.
So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one. He's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit to first. Guzman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
The 1-2.
ラーメンですか。
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
トントンラーメンですか。
So here now's the pitcher, Shelby Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0. is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Odor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 9 driven in. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
One strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Jeff Mathis would be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 2.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis grounds it sharply to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers lead it 4-0. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-2 home. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Shields is there to put it away for route number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
D-Rod.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Moran is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Wishman comes up with it. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Cervelli is off at first with 2 away. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Gallo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 21.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lane 11.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Striding in, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home.
Off the plate.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rangers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league, and when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Odor onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Standing in, Joe Musgrove. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1 strike.
Now Miller on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Pence has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something else.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Lyons answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lyons.
Digging in, Elvis Andrews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Andres retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. In there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Shelby Miller. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hence giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second big goal, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. Recalled strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
ああ、スラッガーね。なんかイチロー特集やってるとか書いてましたね。
He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail here 4-0. Ready once again, Odor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Oh, 筋トレしながら。
And This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 4-0.
さあ、では、5回まで来たんで、ここで終わり
Welcome
ま
back
す。
for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.